A new California bill requires victims to play dead before using self-defense. Bernie Sanders buys a fourth home to store all his new Tax the Trillionaire signs. And a bored cat goes on vacation by sitting at a different house window. Welcome to This Week in News, where we read the news aloud so you can continue staring at your screen with your mouth slightly open.
After a grueling 3-year, $47 million investigation, the FBI has finally narrowed down the location of the elusive character known as Waldo to somewhere on the page. The breakthrough comes as a major relief to the agency, which had been criticized for its inability to locate the bespectacled wanderer, or anyone else for that matter, despite his distinctive striped shirt and bobble hat. FBI Director Kash Patel stated, quote, "We're thrilled to finally have a lead. Our team of expert analysts has pored over every inch of that page, and we're 99% sure he's, well, not in the bottom left corner, or the top right, but definitely on the page. Somewhere."
In world news, facing mounting pressure from citizens over a relentless wave of violent attacks across the country, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has announced a sweeping, tough-on-crime initiative by strictly limiting all attackers to a maximum of 3 stabbings per week. Under the new guidelines, assailants caught attempting a 4th stabbing within a 7-day period will face severe consequences, including a sternly worded text message and mandatory enrollment in a 2-hour conflict resolution webinar. Prime Minister Starmer made the announcement, saying,
"We have heard the British public's concerns loud and clear, and we are taking decisive action. While we must remain an open, tolerant society that celebrates the diverse ways people resolve their personal disputes, such as stabbings and beheadings, we must also set reasonable boundaries. 3 stabbings a week strikes that perfect, sensible balance."
Turning to local news, a federal judge has sentenced a 32-year-old bank robber and money launderer to a 2-year mandatory term in the U.S. House of Representatives as punishment for his crimes. The criminal, James Jenkins, will be assigned to a vacant seat in California's 38th district, joining the ranks of other career criminals in Congress. His duties will include voting on bills he doesn't read, accepting bribes from lobbyists, and lying to constituents about his voting record. In other news, Vermont police busted a major catnip drug ring after officers spent 3 years undercover posing as cats in Operation Whiskers. California Governor Gavin Newsom announced the formation of a new statewide task force dedicated to preventing future fraud from being discovered. And a dog tests positive for rabies after being bitten by a rabid Dr. Fauci. Good night. Thank you for lowering your expectations.